guys, it's Run from Makeup by Run, and if you want to see my MAC Sugarsweet haul, stay tuned for more. Okay guys, so on Thursday I went to MAC and I checked out the Sugarsweet collection, and I love the way the collection looks online, so I wanted to see it in person. I picked up one blush from the Grand Duos collection. I didn't get a bunch of them because I'm trying to be smart and not buy too much. One thing for maybe each collection. So this is a really pretty combo. It's like a reddish orange and then a lighter pink, orange, purple swirl. So I swatched it and I fell in love. Okay, so here's the solid side and here's the marble side, and you can see it's really vibrant. I'm going to put it on my cheeks really quick. I'm just going to put it on one side because I wanted to show you the other side has something else on it. I'm just going to throw them all together. Just roll it all together, and I would recommend using a 187 or 188 or a duo stippling brush because these are really pigmented. I'm going to put a little bit on. And I know some people didn't like these because I said it was really glittery and stuff, but I think they're pretty. So there's the color. I don't know if you can see it on camera. So let's go ahead and move on to the Sugarsweet haul. I didn't get too many items, but I did get enough where I felt like I did like the collection. Let me just go ahead and show you what I got. First off, I got one of the tricolor lip glosses. These look so cute. Like, the packaging is square. It's this one because it was the most pigmented out of all of them, and they come off really sheer. Let's not lie, they do. I got it because it was in cute packaging, I'm not gonna lie, but this one was the most pigmented, and I'll put it on my lips now. To get the most color, you kind of have to dig below, but when you dig, you kind of mess up the pretty separation, but whatever. I'm gonna put it on. It looks like my lip color, but maybe a little more pink. Almost looks like I just kind of have a random cherry chapstick on. But you know what? That's fine because I got it for the pretty packaging. And it's not as sticky as a regular lip gloss, but so that's what it is on my lips. There's blush. Okay, so I got this. If you want pigmented lip glosses, this isn't it. If you want pretty packaging, this is it. So let's move on to the Shadesticks. I'm really excited about this because Shadesticks makes such a great base, and they discontinued a bunch of them, so they came out with some new ones. The packaging is a lot more sleek. Like, here's the old one, just black with a color tip, and the new one is like the color of the whole thing, kind of like a metallic frosty finish. These ones, they say this formula is a little bit different. It does feel a lot creamier. There are 5 of them. I only picked up 2. It comes out creamier, easier to apply so it doesn't pull out your eyelid like before. And I got Red Velvet, this pink one, and I got Butter Nutty, which is like this kind of creamy, it has almost a pink tone on. And they're right here, these top 2, Red Velvet, Butter Nutty. Butter Nutty kind of looks like beiging. I'm going to swatch them side by side so you can see. And I know a lot of people love beiging because it makes such a great neutral base. I would say that Butter Nutty is a little bit more pink. I mean, they do look different. You can see them right there. This one's Butter Nutty and this one's beiging. But you know what? These look, like the packaging looks just like the L'Oreal Hip. They're cream pencils. Look how they look exactly the same. This one's MAC, this one's L'Oreal Hip. I have this L'Oreal Hip one in Unmistakable, but it looks different. I thought they might be the same, but they're different. The one from L'Oreal Hip has more of a reddish tone. It's on top. And then this one looks really pink. The Red Velvet from MAC. It almost kind of looks like a dark version of Sushi Flower eyeshadow. Great, if you have oily lids, just put on like UDPP underneath or a Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and you should be fine. But I love how this is a bright pink because then I can get my pinks to finally show up on me. So I'm going to show you the shadows. I had 3 of the 5. I did not pick up the pink one, the cupcake one, because they kind of look similar to these 2 colors I have, which are Sushi Flower and Coral. This is a Pro Shadow color. And I don't wear these at all. So pinks don't show up on me, and I don't really use them that often. So I kind of passed on that one, but it does look like a mix between these two. I didn't pick up the cream colored highlight color because it kind of swatched like glittery chunky on me, and I have a million highlight colors. So I did not pick up any eyeshadows, but I did have 3. They're all right here. Okay guys, mini commercial break. So I know you guys are like, can you please do a tutorial on this? And you know what, I am, and my best friend Alex is going to come over in a couple of minutes, and I'm going to do the tutorial on her. I've gotten a bunch of requests for me to start doing tutorials on other people because, you know, it's a different way to see makeup application, because it's different applying it to other people. And I know for you aspiring makeup artists out there, that's a good thing to see other people do makeup. So she's an NW45, so for those of you women of color who think you can't rock those bright colors, I'm going to show you you can. So stay tuned for that, and back to regular schedule program. First off, I'll start with Stars and Rockets. This is in the Permaline. I got this in the Pro Pan. I love this eyeshadow. If you don't have it, grab it. You don't have to get it necessarily from this collection because it's permanent. I did a prom makeup tutorial, which I'm uploading, or I might have already uploaded it by the time this video comes up. And I did it with my L'Oreal Hip Shade Stick and this color, so it's almost like a cupcake or a Sugarsweet tutorial. It's like a duo tone, so it has pink and purple. Love this color. I mean, Milani has a dupe of it though, so in case you don't want to shell out the big bucks, Milani has one. I don't know what the color is, but they do have one in the regular eyeshadow line. Next we have Club. This is also permanent. I have it in the Pro Pan. This is what it looks like. It's like brownish with a green reflective kind of shimmer quality. Again, duo shimmer type thing. I don't really use this ever, but it is a pretty color. I just don't use it. With these kind of things, it depends on the base. It can really change the color. If you put a green base under this, dark green. Put a brown base, more brown. Put a black base, it's going to look more metallic-y. So you can play around with these duo shimmer and metallic kind of eyeshadows to get different effects. Next we have Aqua Vert, or Aqua Vert. Very yellowy, pale aqua color, and it's right here on the bottom. Really pretty color. I got it back, I guess from the Lure collection, but I got it at my CCO and I depotted it. It's a really pretty color to have. It looks kind of like Warm Chill from the Cool Heat collection. So if you have that, you can skip it. But out of all of them, I love Stars and Rockets. It's just a fun, pretty color. So get this if you haven't done so already. So that's that. And lastly, from the collection, I got an MSF in Refine. This one was the more tan one. They had a one that was pink, but that one didn't show up at all on me. This one doesn't even show up all that much either. But I'm wearing it like on my face, and you can see my face kind of has a glow. Ignore the blush side. But I wore it to work, and I don't usually wear makeup to work, and my coworker was like, ooh, your skin looks good. So if you want this to show up on you, I'm like NC40, 42. You kind of have to concentrate your brush on picking up the colors that are more pigmented. So on mine, you know, each one is different, but more pink is on this side. So if I really want this to show up, I'll take my brush, my random Michaels paintbrush, and I'll focus it right in the pink, and that's where I'll apply it. So I don't know if it's going to catch this on camera, but it does show up nicely. I was like, oh my gosh, this doesn't show up on me, but it does look nice. It kind of, if you just apply it swirled all over, it gives me the look of like just like a nice sheen to my skin. It helps to apply a cream color base underneath for it to kind of pop. So I'm using Hush cream color base, and let me put this on first, and maybe that will make it show up a little more. I mean, it's not my favorite MSF, but I can make it work. So I put the cream color base on first, and then I'm putting the MSF on. And it shows up a little bit more when you do that, and it lasts longer too. So that's what it looks like. Can't see it on camera, but it looks pretty in person because I did get compliments on it. I'm gonna put on the blush so my cheeks match. But my thoughts on the collection, I thought it was pretty. It was a nice little introduction into spring colors. My takeaways: tri-color glosses, you could probably skip. They're sheer. If you want the packaging like me, get one. The Shadesticks are awesome. I love how they're so creamy. Pick up at least one. I love Butternutty and Red Velvet. Those stuck out to me. The Shadows Club eyeshadow, gotta get that. The MSFs, they come out kind of light. So if you're like to NC40 like me or above, you might want to consider that against that, because they won't show up on you unless you try to do them as a highlighter. So that's my thoughts on the MAC Sugarsweet haul. Check out my blog, makeitbyredrum.com, for more, and thanks for watching. Have a great night. Ciao, Bella.